I'm still kind of in shock that this album is finally here. Like, the fact that it's been 4 years since we've gotten new music is just crazy to me. Hey everybody, my name is Caleb and welcome back to my channel. I haven't posted in a hot minute. This is actually my first video of 2024, so I guess Happy New Year. I've just been really busy with work and doing some traveling and, just kind of life happening. But I knew without a doubt that I was absolutely going to be making time to do a reaction video for this album because we've been waiting for this album for 4 freaking years. If you haven't figured out by now, today we're going to be reacting to Ariana Grande's 7th studio album titled Eternal Sunshine. So I'm actually recording this video on Sunday, March 10th. So the album came out on the 8th. So it's been out for pretty much 3 full days at this point. So I've been trying to avoid spoilers all weekend. Luckily, nothing has gotten spoiled for me. I haven't heard any leaks or anything like that, especially like Twitter, because I know Twitter was blowing up once this album dropped. Really, the only thing I saw about this album was just a lot of positivity surrounding it. A lot of people seem to enjoy this album, and that makes me really excited. Just, again, since it's been so long, seeing that much positivity surrounding the album means that it was well worth the wait. So I'm not gonna waste any more time. I've waited long enough to hear this freaking album, so let's go ahead and jump into this reaction. All right, so I have the album pulled up on my phone. I see it is 13 tracks, has a runtime of 35 minutes and 33 seconds, so it's a little bit on the shorter side, but still a pretty decent length. Yeah, again, only track I've heard so far is Yes And. The 3 tracks that I'm really interested in hearing are Don't Wanna Break Up Again, We Can't Be Friends, and Imperfect for You. When the track titles were released, those were the 3 that stuck out to me the most, so those are the ones that I'm gonna claim going into this. But yeah, let's go ahead and start with the first track titled Intro, and then in parentheses, End of the World. Okay, sound effects. Sounds like it's playing on like an old vinyl or some sort. Okay, hang on. I need to pull up the lyrics. I do this every fucking time. I always forget to pull up the lyrics. Her vocals are beautiful, of course. That was a cute little intro. It's a pretty straightforward intro. Ariana is basically just saying, if the world were to end tomorrow, would you be my lover? Would you be the one that I watch the end of the world with? You would be on my mind in those final moments. Would I be on your mind? Cute little moment. Vocals are sounding beautiful so far. I love the lower register in this intro, actually. I know she's gonna be spitting out some high-ass notes on this album because that's just the Ariana way. But it was really nice to just kind of hear her in her chest voice and, keeping it calm. Ooh, I hear a little guitar coming in. Ooh. Ooh, beautiful. Oh, come on, beat. That's a cute little track. Ooh, wow, that's a lyric right there. Boy, just turn the music up. Maybe someday we'll look back with love. Didn't think you'd lose me. Now it's just too late to choose me. So I'm not going into this album with all of the knowledge in the world about Ariana's life. I'm mostly here just for the music, but obviously I don't live under a rock. Like, I've seen the discourse about Ariana online and stuff like that. I just think for me personally, that's not something I'm interested in because it's not my life. I am aware that her and Dalton got divorced, so I don't want to be too presumptive, but I'm pretty sure that's what this track is about. So with the lyrics, maybe someday we'll look back with love. Didn't think you'd lose me. Now it's just too late to choose me. Maybe she's reflecting on her marriage with Dalton and saying right now we do not have that love for one another like we used to. Maybe after, things have settled and we've had time to heal away from one another, maybe we can look back on one another with love. Maybe we can find that like mutual respect and amicability with one another again. But as of right now, that is not the case because you thought what we had was gonna last forever and you didn't choose me. And so I left and, it's not a good relationship right now, but maybe it can be sometime in the future. She said, I'm leaving the fucking house with my shit. Bye, dude. Ooh, little key change there. Ooh, beautiful vocal layering there. I am obsessed with this production. It's just getting better and better the more I listen to it. That was Bye. That was another song that's pretty straightforward. I kind of talked quite a bit about it in the middle there, but this song is basically Ariana saying bye to this relationship. She realized that this relationship wasn't working out and basically said, you know, if you're not choosing me 100% of the time, then I'm not wasting my time being with you. Ooh. Oh, damn, that's sad. Hang on. Because that's a crazy way to start this track. I fall asleep crying, you turn up the TV, you don't want to hear me one more sleepless night. That kind of reminds me of Ghostin'. In Ghostin', she says something along the lines of like, I know it breaks your heart when I cry again over him. So going from that to here, it's just like, oh damn, that sucks. When the person you love goes from empathizing with you and feeling the pain that you're feeling to just kind of being numb to it or not really caring about it anymore, I cannot imagine. That is so fucking sad. But lyrically, that's such a brilliant callback to Ghostin'. So I love that she wrote that, but damn, that is brutal. That sucks. Yeah, girl, therapy's expensive as fuck. Damn. The lyrics in this one are so good. So I made it so easy, spent so much on therapy, blamed my own codependency, but you didn't even try. When you finally did, it was at the wrong time. Won't abandon me again for you and I. Especially that last line, won't abandon me again for you and I. Again, that's a tie back to Bye, of her saying, you know, if you're not picking me all the time and you're not there through thick and thin with me, then I'm not gonna be wasting my time with this relationship. This person that she was with didn't care about her issues or stopped caring about her issues and then only started caring once it was too late. But at that point, Ariana was already over it and she was like, this is not working out. Like she says, won't abandon me again for you and I. Like she's not gonna be giving up her own personal happiness. She's not giving up her mental well-being to stay in this relationship that's not serving her the way it needs to. The production so far across this whole album has been so good. I'm obsessed with the chill kind of beats. Ooh, another like key change in the bridge. Aw, damn. Hope you still think fondly of our little life. Like, she's basically saying, I hope you still can hold on to the good memories that we made, even though, you know, this ending of our relationship is very bitter, it's very bad. I hope that doesn't ruin the good memories we do have together. The storytelling in this track is just really good, and it helps paint the picture of the downfall of this relationship that Ariana had. Nice little outro here too. Beautiful vocals. Very nice track. I definitely enjoyed that one. I think that's probably my favorite track that I've heard so far. All right, so now we're getting into the Saturn Returns interlude.
When we're all born, Saturn's somewhere, kind of floating along. Saturn comes along and hits you over the head and says, wake up! It's time for you to get real about life and sort out who you really are.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Ooh, is it gonna transition? Okay, hang on. If you kind of remain stagnant or you just get way too comfortable with the stagnation of life, one thing can come into your life and just completely flip your world upside down. And so a lot of the times when that happens, it's a huge reality check of like, who am I? What do I really want from this lifetime? So I think that, you know, Ariana definitely had one of those moments when her and Dalton got divorced, just, you know, really having to step back and reevaluate, what do I want from this life and what do I want for myself? Again, you can get very complacent and very comfortable in this world, but something can shake it up and just completely crumble the foundation that you've built, and you have to start rebuilding from the ground up again. So I think that's like a really important message that's in this interlude for sure. All right, I think it's gonna transition into the next track, so let's see if that actually happens. Please transition. Oh, beautiful transition right there. All right, let me pause so I can pull up the lyrics, but now we are in the title track, Eternal Sunshine. Oh, not the sigh to start us off. Oh, that bass. Oh shit, hang on. We need to rewind that shit real quick because what do you mean you're gonna give me a little trap bass beat coming in? All right, I need to hear that drop again because that was beautiful. Oh, that is beautiful. Yeah, right there. That's such a good tie back to the interlude. Again, you get comfortable with that repetition and stagnation in life. Oh my god. Wait, hang on. So now we play our separate scenes. Now she's in my bed, laying on your chest. Now I'm in my head, wondering how it ends. Oh my god. That's insane. Ariana is shedding light on a lot of stuff in this album, for sure.
Oh my god.
I'll be the first to say I'm sorry. Now you got me feeling sorry. I showed you all my demons, all my lies, yet you played me like Atari. Now it's like I'm looking in the mirror. Hope you feel alright when you're in her. That is absolutely insane. I found a good boy and he's on my side. You're just my eternal sunshine. Basically, Ariana's saying, you know, you made me feel bad for having demons and personal issues and you gaslit me over them. And like she said, you played me like Atari. You just were playing games with me. And now you're with some other girl. But I found someone who actually loves me and accepts me fully for who I am. Damn. She says, so I try to wipe my mind just so I feel less insane. Rather feel painless. I'd rather forget than know for sure what we could have fought through behind this door. So I close it and move. Basically saying I'd rather just seal that part of my life off and stay in the unknown rather than hurt myself even more trying to think about it. That is absolutely crazy. She's doing such a good job of bringing metaphors into the end of this relationship to help the listener visualize it and really get an idea of how she's feeling. Again, the songwriting is just so good. The harmonies on this chorus are absolutely beautiful. I love that cadence. The short little staccato notes are beautiful. Oh, come on, bridge! Oh, nice. You brought that bridge back for the outro. God, the vocal layering is so good. That is one thing you can always rely on with Ariana, is that she's gonna give you beautiful vocals and beautiful vocal layering across the board. It doesn't matter what genre, what style of singing she's doing, like it's always gonna be top tier. I think this was a fantastic title track because it addresses both the end of her previous relationship, but then her also finding a new person who, again, accepts her for who she is, accepts all of her flaws and all of her baggage that she's had from the past, and sees that and actually empathizes with it instead of making her feel bad about it. I'm excited to listen to this song with my headphones again just to really appreciate that beat some more because, again, the beat was phenomenal on this track. Kudos to whoever worked on the production of this track because it was just so smooth and so well put together. Ooh, kind of like an 80s synth kind of moment here. That falsetto is gorgeous. Ooh, loved that little step up. Oh, beautiful background vocals. All right, that was Supernatural. That was a cute little track. I didn't say too much during it. I was just kind of vibing with the beat. I don't think it's my favorite from what I've heard so far. I think it's definitely going to be a grower though, because there were definitely elements the more I listened to that I was kind of picking up on where I was like, ooh, I really like that. Ooh, I really like that. So yeah, I definitely think this track will grow on me the more I listen to it. Damn, I can't believe we're like already halfway through, but let's go ahead and jump into track 7, True Story.
This is a true story about the lies.
Again, beautiful vocals. Oh, that bass drop. Damn. The second verse is really good. She says, I'll play the bad girl if you need me to, if it makes you feel better. I'll be the one you love to hate, can't relate, too much on my plate. For this song as a whole, Ariana is saying, you know, if I have to play the villain in your story to make you feel better, then so be it, whatever. I really don't care. It does not bother me anymore because you and I, we both know the truth. We know that you were playing games with me and really you're the villain here, not me. But again, if you need me to be the villain to make yourself feel better, go for it. Does not bother me. I don't give a shit. But this particular verse is funny because she says, you know, can't relate, there's too much on my plate. She said, damn, I am busy as fuck on the Wicked set. I am too busy tearing shit up making a new movie. We got bills to pay, we got shit to do. Like, I don't have time for your petty bullshit anymore. And, you know, that's just not something that is anywhere on a priority list for me because I have other shit to deal with. I.e. being a bad bitch, releasing a new album, and being in one of the most highly anticipated movies of 2024 and 2025. That energy is just so iconic. I absolutely love this song because of that. Exactly, like she's saying these bitches are praying for my downfall, but it's not gonna happen because I'm a bad bitch. Oh, beautiful. That whistle up there. I really enjoyed that track. It definitely was growing on me the more I listened to it. And again, I love the energy of this track of Ariana saying, I have shit to take care of and, you know, you're just not a part of that anymore. And we both know the truth of how things ended and how you treated me, but not really my problem anymore. I don't care. I'm moving on. Again, the productions are so good. Ooh, that little slowdown before the pickup in the chorus again, that was cute. Ooh, wait, hang on. Let's get intertwined, the stars they aligned. In one of the previous tracks, she said something about, like, we need each other, like the moon needs the stars, or it was something along those lines. And then here she says the stars they aligned. So, I love a cute little callback. Yeah. Hang on, before we get into that last chorus, this bridge is a really good callback to a lot of the stuff that she was talking about in the previous tracks. Her saying, I take full accountability for all these tears. I promise you, I'm not usually like this. Shit, it's like news to me, but I can't ignore my heart. Like, again, she's saying, I have my problems, I have my issues, and there's a lot of stuff that I have to deal with and have been dealing with. And I totally understand that, but still, even through that, like, the boy is mine, you are still mine. You still have my back. I'm really enjoying the, like, connections between all the tracks, and, you know, you really just see this progression of this story that Ariana's laying out. All right, yeah, that was a cute little track as well. As I'm going along, I'm trying to like rank this album, but I really have no idea where I'm gonna put any of these tracks. All right, next up is the track that I'm sure the whole world has heard at this point, Yes And it's funny because I saw something on Twitter where people were saying that Yes And kind of feels out of place after listening to the rest of the album. And obviously, I mean, I still have to make my judgment based on like the last few tracks, but hearing the production styles from the first 8 tracks, Yes And is definitely different on this album. It does kind of stick out a bit, but lyrically it still fits very nicely into this album. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and listen to this track and bop the hell out. Drop the beat now. I will never get tired of that beat drop. It is so freaking good. Yes, and say that shit with your chest. Keep moving like what's next. Come on, drop. Say that shit with your chest. I love the ad-libs in this last chorus. Keep moving like what's next. Yes, and Ari really embraced her improv era with this one. She sat on that Wicked set just 1 minute too long and she said, we're gonna have to write a song. We're gonna have to write a song. But in all seriousness, I do really enjoy this track. It was one that definitely grew on me the more I listened to it. And the first time it really, really clicked with me was when I heard it in the club. I was dancing and I heard it come on. And once that beat kicked in, I was like, I'm seeing the vision. Fully seeing the vision now. You can tell from the production that this is meant to be a dance track, and once I was able to actually hear it in a dancing club setting, that's when it instantly clicked with me, and I was like, oh yeah, this is fucking fire. This is so good. So anytime I'm out, when I hear this song, I go absolutely feral because it just is so, so good. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the next track, We Can't Be Friends, and then in parentheses, Wait for Your Love.
I didn't think you'd understand me.
Oh, this sounds like it's gonna be sad.
Just wanna let this story die.
Damn. Again, a tie back to shit. I'm mixing up the tracks at this point, but the one track where she was talking about closing the door and just moving on and being in the unknown. This right here, just saying like, I just want to let this story die. Again, a really good tie back to that as well. This track definitely has a lot more of a sad undertone with it, so I'm excited to see where else it goes, but I'm loving it so far.
We can't be friends.
Ooh.
Wait for your love. No, we sit in silence.
Oh my god, that was so good.
Let's just
We're listening to it again. When I read the lyric and saw that, I was hoping that the production was gonna cut out. It gave what needed to be given. All right, I want to hear it again.
we sit in silence.
Oh, that's so good.
Baby girl, it's just me and you.
That's so true though. She says, baby girl, it's just me and you. Like, talking to herself, you know, at the end of the day, it's always just you and yourself. Like, you always have to be there for yourself. And, you know, sometimes that can be hard, especially when you're dealing with a lot of heavy or negative emotions. It's really hard to just sit there with yourself and reflect. But that's something you have to do with yourself, because otherwise you're never able to heal and move on from different experiences in life.
At least I look this good.
She said, we might be traumatized and we might have baggage, but at least we're doing it in style. Which, I mean, period. Can't blame you there. Oh, I love the production on this chorus. Just that constant drive of the bass is so good. Yeah, this song is definitely like a different perspective of a breakup. You know, she's saying we can't be friends. She's kind of established that in previous tracks. But she does have a longing in this track that isn't necessarily there in the other tracks, because she does say, I'd like to just pretend, wait until you like me again. I'm gonna wait for your love. Like, there's that part of her that's still like, maybe something can work out between us. Maybe there's still a fighting chance. Even though, as we've seen in a lot of the other tracks, she realizes ultimately that that's not what's best for her, and she has to shut that off, cut it off, and just be done with it, because, again, it's something that isn't good for her. It's not going to be sustainable. But it is really sad seeing that hope that she has, and she's like, please, maybe something can work out. Beautiful. Yes, right there. So for now, it's only me, and maybe that's all I need. Again, you only have yourself at the end of the day, and you have to be content with yourself to be content with another person. Once you're able to heal and be content with yourself, then that inner love can spread to other people and to other relationships. But yeah, your biggest and most important relationship is always your relationship with yourself.
Just pretend.
Beautiful. Is the beat gonna drop?
Wait for your love.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Oh my gosh, this outro is gorgeous. Oh my god, the strings. Oh god, that was so beautiful. I really, really liked that one. That might be one of my new favorites now. Just such a well-rounded pop track. I mean, that can be said with most of these tracks, honestly, but that one especially was just so beautiful to listen to. The vocal layering. Again, Ariana kills it with the vocal layering, but this had that like quintessential pop Ariana vocal layering on it, which I adore. I love this track for the fact that it does kind of have a different perspective on a breakup. Again, that longing that you have of maybe something can work out. But ultimately, Ariana realizes that she has herself at the end of the day, and she needs to be content with that, and she is content with that. That just, oh, that message is just so good. It doesn't matter what format it is. I absolutely love that kind of message. So I know Ariana released a music video for this track. I wasn't planning on putting it in this video just because of copyright purposes, but if I do get a chance to watch it, I'll insert a little clip in here kind of giving my thoughts. There was one scene from it that I saw circulating on Twitter where Ariana was like crying in the video, or like a single tear falls from her face or something like that, and I saw that and I was like, oh my god, this video is gonna break me. So yeah, I'm a little terrified to watch it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, let's jump into track 11, I Wish I Hated You.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
Ooh, interesting production.
Hoping life brings you no new pain.
Aww. Beautiful. I love that cadence.
No matter how easy things could be, no matter how guilty I still feel. I wish I hated you. I wish you were worse to me. Our shadows dance in a parallel plane. If only we had known.
Oh my god, I have goosebumps.
I wish I hated you.
Oh, the vocal break.
That weren't true.
Fuck, what the fuck? That got me. Hang on, go back, bitch. Cause what the fuck? That vocal break.
I wish I hated you. I wish you were worse to me. Yeah, I wish I hated you.
Ooh. What the fuck? That literally, it was just that one inflection on her voice just fucking got me. I think that's just such a Ooh, okay. Calm down. I feel like the message of this song is just so relatable for any kind of relationship. If you've ever had any sort of fallout with someone that you cared about, again, you know, you have that love for that person at some point, and as you're trying to separate your lives from one another, you're like, I wish I hated you because of how shitty things ended between us. But, you know, I don't. Ariana says here, I wish there was worse to you. I wish you were worse to me. I wish I hated you. I wish there was some easy way for me to be like, oh yeah, I hate you because you did this one really specific thing. But I don't, because we still had that connection with one another. And like her saying, our shadows dance in a... what the fuck? Oh my god. The line, our shadows dance in a parallel plane, just two different endings. You learn to repair and I learn to keep me in one place. Like, basically saying, you know, our shadows dance in a parallel plane. In another universe, it could have worked out, but it didn't. This is embarrassing. What the fuck? I've never had this visceral of a reaction to a song before. That track was just so fucking good. It was so good. All right, now that I'm all snotty and red eyes and puffy face, I guess we can move on to the next track. But damn, the girlies who get that track, they get it. I know there are some crazy I Wish I Hated You stans out there, and y'all the real ones. You understand. But let's go ahead and jump into the next track, Imperfect for you.
My boy, come take my hand. Arrange all the cosmos.
Again, another star and moon kind of tie with the lyrics.
Imperfect fire.
Ooh, interesting.
Let's go tonight.
Ooh, I like that perspective switch there. All right, that was Imperfect for you. I didn't say much during that. Again, I think I'm still fucked up from the last track. My head is still stuck on track 11 because what the fuck? But this song is very cute. I was reading through the lyrics as I was listening, and lyrically it's pretty straightforward as well. Ariana's basically saying, like, you know, I'm an imperfect person, but I'm imperfect for you and you're imperfect for me. We have our own problems, we have our own demons that we're dealing with, but we can be there for each other to help each other with those problems. So again, very cute message, and definitely I think sums up a lot of the stuff that's been discussed in this album, just between like heartbreak and moving on from that heartbreak, and, you know, trying to find new self-love but also new love in another person. Alrighty, let's go ahead and jump into the last track, Ordinary Things. I like that production. Ooh. Ooh. Beautiful vocals. Oh, that's cute. Basically saying here, you know, as long as we're together, it's never going to be anything ordinary because what we have is special. Very, very cute message.
It was like God Almighty arrived. It was like seeing daylight. Never go to bed without kissing goodnight. You can't, and if you don't feel comfortable doing it, you're in the wrong place. Get out.
Damn, those ending lines are true with really like so many aspects of a relationship, saying, and if you can't, if you don't feel comfortable doing it, you're in the wrong place, get out. It's just so important to be transparent and honest with yourself and your partner about those kinds of things. I definitely think this is a really great way to wrap up this album. Imperfect for You and Ordinary Things together really just tie a bow on everything and really just showcase the journey that Ariana has been through over the last few years. I think sonically this song is going to be something that grows on me the more I listen to it. It's not like my favorite thing I've heard from my initial listen, but the more I listen to the lyrics, I think it's definitely going to start resonating with me a lot more. And I think, again, it'll be one of those things when I listen to it with headphones, being able to hear that bass and stuff and all of the different production things that are going on, I think it's gonna make it even better. Alrighty, so we have officially reached the end of Eternal Sunshine. And I have to say, I really, really enjoyed this project. I really wasn't sure what to expect going into this project, but overall I have to say I really enjoyed what Ariana laid out for us and this journey that Ariana took us through in this project. It's been a long 4 years not having music from Ariana, but overall I think that this album was worth the wait. It feels like this project was very personal for Ariana, and it's nice being able to tap into that vulnerability and just kind of get an update from Ariana about life and what's been going on with her, and it's nice being able to see that in her work. And I mean, also the fact that she wasn't planning on making an album until after she was done with filming Wicked and stuff, so like she wasn't planning on making an album until probably 2025 or 2026. So I'm very grateful the fact that she got into the studio and things started clicking for her and she was able to make this project for us. Like, it's really nice that this came to fruition, and it's very exciting that she was able to release this amongst all the other chaotic things that were going on for her. Now that I fully listened to it, I do have to say, Yes and does kind of sound quite different from everything else, so Twitter was not lying about that. But again, I do think lyrically, Yes and still fits within the overall theme of this album. It's just, yeah, sonically, it's a little bit different, but I'm not mad at it. It's nice to have a little switch up once in a while, you know? I'm so excited to listen to this album again. I actually just picked up the vinyl from Target this afternoon, so the instant this recording's done, you know that vinyl's gonna be spinning on that table. I'm so excited to be able to dive into these tracks again and really start learning the lyrics and picking up on even more things. In terms of my ranking, this is my current ranking for Eternal Sunshine. This is just based on my first few listens by the time I get to editing this part of the video. So it's probably gonna change the more I listen to the album, the more different things resonate with me and different things click with me. But yeah, this is just where I'm at right now with my ranking. So let me know your thoughts on my ranking in the comments down below. But anyways, that's all I had to say. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Also feel free to follow me on my other social media platforms. Those are going to be linked in the description box down below. Again, thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video.